Okay, so far on this channel, I've only done one reaction to The Pretenders. That was Brass in Pocket. I love that song. I'm going to correct that today. I'm going to do this song right here from their Get Close album in 1986. The Pretenders were, I think, one of the top bands of the 1980s. As far as quirkiness and difference of sound, they were the top band of the 1980s. They have it all. They've got a great lead singer in Chrissie, who started the band, and the musicianship and vocal lyrics are just stupendous. They're up there with REM, U2, and NXS, and a few others as far as quality, maybe even above them. So this, of course, is I Remember You from the Get Close album, 1986. It was huge, but not as huge as some of the other bands. The Pretenders have always kind of fallen a little bit under the radar. They're not necessarily pop, they're not necessarily rock. They're quirky as anything. Chrissie Hynde's voice is, I think, one of the best, quirkiest voices of all time. Actually, their success or lack of big success reminds me currently of Grace Vanderwaal. Huge talent. Not everybody gets them. Not everybody gets Grace. Not everybody gets the Pretenders. They just, whatever it is, I love them. I've loved them since the early 80s. I'm not sure which song it was that got me going on them. It may have been Back on the Chain Gang, which is one of my favorites, guilty favorites, I guess you could say. But yeah, so Chrissie Hynde is the one who started the Pretenders back around 1980. This girl has got Brass in Pocket and elsewhere. She has fired more than a dozen of the people around her. Percussion, keyboards, guitars. She has just told them flat out, you're just not up to par. You're not doing what you're supposed to do, so you're out. She did it on tour for this Get Close album. I think it was 1987. She kicked two of the guys out halfway through the tour, brought two other people in. This woman is a perfectionist. She's very nice, very talented, has such a unique voice and a unique sound. I just love the Pretenders. This is one of my favorite ones from the Get Close album, which, by the way, is one of the few albums in history. Every single song on this album is stellar. Tops. I mean, it's just one of those few albums that has every single song in there. So this is one of those love songs that's quirky and interesting. It's not syrupy, and it's just so, the tempo on it is weird and terrific, and it has so many sounds. It's got a synth that sounds like a keyboard and just other stuff. So I mean, they were masters of the quirk. And I just love her voice. Okay, so here we go with I Remember You. That's it. Love that tempo and everything.
I remember you.
You know what? I just want to hear her start again. That voice just melts me. The way she does that and the way she pauses on I. Let's just listen to that again.
I remember you.
Her voice.
I remember.
Oh, lovely.
First time we met. Maybe a sentimental fool, wrapped out in your debt, something I can't forget. I remember you.
That takes me places. Wow.
I remember the first time we spoke. Sound of your voice like a lover's tongue got in my ear when I just begun to wonder if springtime was through. I remember you. How do we chase
synth.
You'll always be a part of me. Our thoughts would never go.
The pace change. The background.
Shows you what I know.
I just love how she's always in control. There's so much vulnerability in her voice, and yet she's in control. And I love how she says that. Shows you what I know. Wow. Talk about the humility in that. It's a little bit biting as well, obviously, but I just want to hear that again. Wow. And just the texture, the I mean, it's just gorgeous the way. She's also lead guitar or rhythm guitar.
Shows you what I know. I remember the first time we slept. What's a surprise to wake up to someone I hardly knew, from a sleep to a dream come true. I remember
you. God, how would you, as a man, if a woman sang that to me in the morning, or sang it to me over the phone, whatever, I mean, just, oh my God, there's just so much feeling in this song. The way she sings it, I mean, I love how she drags out, I remember, and then at the beginning, I mean, it's just, it's almost dreamy in a way, and yet the quirkiness of the dun 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 adds a little bounce to the song. And so you've got this sort of dreamy, thoughtful aspect to her voice that's so controlled and so confident, yet so vulnerable. And then the quirky background on this with the huge synth in it is just, well, I mean, I know I've said quirky like probably 6 times already, so I apologize about that, but it really is. The Pretenders are a quirky band, and that's one thing I really love about them. They have an individual sound. You know right away who it is. And her voice, there is just something about her voice that just reaches down and grabs me. Oh my God, I mean, you know, Chrissie, on a personal note, I was super attracted to Chrissie Hynde. Man, back in the 80s, if Chrissie had walked up to me and said, Dax, let's go out. Oh, goodness gracious. She's pretty, but not too pretty. That's my favorite type of woman. She's smart. She's sassy. She's tender. She's got brass, so much brass. She's confident. I mean, she's just the whole, to me, she's just the whole package of what a woman can and maybe should be. So, but anyway, that said, she brings it all into her music. Her music is that. And every song is that way. And she's a terrific lyricist. Man, I mean, listen to the words in this song. Something to wake up, something I wake up to, and just every aspect of it. So it's just amazing. Yeah. So that's I Remember You from the Get Close album. And I'll be doing more, maybe all of the songs from the Get Close album eventually, and other ones as well by them. And yeah, I saw her in concert in 2002. I saw the band in concert, whatever band she had behind her at the time. And oh my goodness. Yeah, Dax was enthralled for a whole hour and a half. Okay. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think. I'll catch you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.